It's the Lonely Island and Seth Meyers podcast.
I've been recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
I just feel like
I am rolling now.
I just feel like everything I say is gold. You know.
I don't know what Greg Chun intro they're playing now, but the one from last week that I only heard after, we recorded the episode, we don't hear it. And then I heard it where it was like it
was really good.
Magellan Brothers.
It was exceptional.
It was really good.
Can I say, and you guys know Greg better than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read a comment. You can tell me if this is something that you guys knew about Greg. Somebody wrote, "It blows my mind that Greg Chun, the English voice actor for many great Japanese video games, has had such a long relationship with the boys. I wonder if they've played any of the video games he stars in." Did you know that detail about Greg Chun?
He does so much voiceover work. I believe he is also one of the main characters in Squid Game.
If you listen to Squid Game dubbed, if you watch,
yes.
Well, I guess you would be listening technically.
Yeah, we're going to let you
but
have
if
that
you
one.
watch it and listen to the dubbed version, then he is the main dude.
That was a delight. His song. Also, Take It Away, Arnold, and getting Arnold to sing got a real belly laugh for me.
Yeah, we're not AI guys, but I just we needed it. And
that wasn't AI.
No, he really sang that. That was on an old Carson Tonight show.
Yeah, so let's make sure. Because I do feel like there was a fear that somebody had AI'd Schwarzenegger singing that song. That was not the case.
No, I Googled
it's real.
Schwarzenegger singing, no AI, real deal. That came up.
But you did ask ChatGPT to find it.
Yeah, of course. Google's busted.
Google is busted. That was fantastic. Wait, I have some things to say. First of all, I also got caught off guard by Jonah's wonderful message. And a lot of the Quades were delighted. A lot of the Quades are like, I can't believe those two dudes did not see the Chappelle Show mention coming. I saw it from a mile away. But I really did.
I feel like such a sucker every single time because it's just that he's so good at the red herring.
He's so good at the red herring.
There is a Mexican restaurant in Tarzana, and it got my brain just spinning trying to remember its name, and it was really good. But I don't know if we ever went with Jonah, and I was like trying to have a memory of that. He really set me down a path.
And me knowing you guys, I could see you up talking a Mexican restaurant to your house.
Yeah, of course.
And so my immediately was like, I don't remember. They never took me to one of the Tarzana Mexican restaurants. And then, also just Men in Tights is still the funniest in to Chappelle.
Yeah.
I like, by the way, you guys made a comment about, I don't even know who the song was by. It's the We Like Sports where you do your dog faces. And you say that's a reference to something.
Or Mad Dog Faces.
Yeah.
Super Thug by Noriega.
Yeah. And there's this really funny thing for me, as somebody who is a fan of rap music, when you're like, we have deep cuts. I mean, they're not that deep, but they're deeper than most.
That one's not that deep. That was a pretty big
that
hit.
one's pretty basic.
I know, but you guys, you're so anti coming off as posers, and I like every time you walk back, like, no, I know the real ones know this one, the real ones.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to get caught.
Yeah, well, we don't want to seem like a poser. Yeah, if we're like, this is super
this
underground,
is super deep.
Then
Right.
somebody would be like, that's not. That was on the radio all the time.
This is more my notes on listening to the wonderful We Like Sports.
Thanks, Seth.
I really like the line, Keeve, you say you like whiskey and Yorm thinks it's bitter. And then it's like the opposite of a yes.
No. I just say you think it's bitter. I don't think I'm talking to Yorm. I'm talking to the listener.
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
I always, right. So you guys are never really talking to each other. The you
The you is the listener, is those people at home that don't know what it's like to be a real one.
The proverbial you.
Yeah.
The most revealing moment that you guys are actually just the We Like Sports guys is when Yorm immediately can't remember the right way to say throw the pigskin. Like in the podcast, Yorm's like, I love to have the pig. Like you just immediately stumble on.
Well, speaking of that though, and me not actually being a sports guy, when Keeve kind of started actually watching baseball, it hurt. Genuinely, I was like, wait, is there only one? Is there only guy number two is holding it down?
Well, I've stopped, Yorm. Yeah, I did have a good, when my kids were young and I'd be in the house all day, I was like, sports is so good to have on because I remember it being kind of a comforting sound in my house.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's not going to scare them and you don't have to be paying attention to a story. So all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have A's games on all the
Oh,
time.
and
I'm gonna
baseball
turn
is-
on- and the Warriors were on that historic run.
Yeah.
So I did get it back to my childhood.
Did your
sports roots.
dads do this where they liked the local radio guy better, so you would watch the game, but he'd do the sound off and then have the radio announcers instead?
Yeah.
And that was
How did
super
both our
comforting
dads-
too.
That must be just some from their generation because my dad definitely did that with the A's.
They were
Yeah.
good though. The A's announcers were better on the radio.
There is that thing about mean all day where you talk about when my team loses, I mean all day.
Yeah.
This is why I went the other way when I had kids, Kiev, and didn't have the game on all the time. Like right before.
Because you
Ash
care
was
too
born.
much.
I care
For me,
too
it was
much.
just background noise. And for you, you'd be there being like, oh, come on, you fucking idiots. And then
It was,
the kids are like,
we were, and I think maybe even Ash was a baby and Alexi had just put him down. I remember the game. It was the Steelers-Cowboys regular season game, like whatever, 11
he's
years
a
ago.
real sports guy. Yeah.
And the Steelers, it looked like they pulled off this incredible comeback victory with like 45 seconds left. And then the Cowboys drove down and won. And it was one of those things where like, Alexi would say I threw the iPad. My recollection is I swiped it off the table because I was watching it on the iPad. And so it did, you know what? I'm going to let her be correct on this. And it hit the ground and she was very taken aback. And I remember the next day she's like, I'm not okay with that.
It's so much worse when it's the next day.
And I'm not okay with that being a thing that I'm worried is going to happen when our kids are around, that something will happen that will make you. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's so much worse when she thought about it for a day and it was like,
Yeah.
like it was painful for her for 24 hours.
How do I approach this without making him even more angry?
Well, I want to give her credit, and I really appreciate that. She gave a full 12 hours to figure out if she was okay with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's like, am I okay with that?
And to let you cool down.
Yeah, well, exactly. All day. I had a flashback as well for you guys talking about your air conditioner in Tarzana. That was my attic shows during
Encino.
COVID.
The Mexicans
Encino.
in Tarzana. Sorry, but go
Oh,
ahead.
the Mexican restaurant.
Oh, is that how you did your show during COVID? You had to like turn it on and then
Yeah, so we were in the attic, middle of summer.
yeah.
So heat rises, so hot. And I would have to like record. I would turn off the AC to do like a closer look, top to bottom, like 12 minutes. And by the end, I'd be fucking drenched.
That room looks hot. I can
It's
picture
so
it in my
hot.
head, and I'm like, oh, everything is collecting up there.
How great though. How great of an experience to remember that though. Like, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
And then we had a day where Ethan Hawke, it was, I figured out during COVID, was our neighbor. And I remember one day I was like, hey, do you want to like do a bit where you're like in the closet behind me during a closer look and you just pop your head out and I don't even
I
notice?
remember that.
And,
that was great.
and I kept flubbing and he came out. And again, so imagine
Oh
how
my
hot
God,
it
he must
is.
have
And
been
now he's
so
in a
hot.
closet and he's wearing a mask and he's drenched. He's like, buddy, I think I only got one more in me.
This is a guy that memorizes all of Blue Moon, you know, and he's a workaholic.
This guy has been through the ringer, like
Yeah,
a
and he's
pro's
like,
pro.
You're taking me to my limit. Wait, should we specify that Andy's not here? He's not just super quiet doing spelling bee?
Yeah, so Andy, and by the way, this was scheduled around Andy's availability.
Yes.
He's East Coast right now.
Yeah.
But that means so it's not that early. For me, it's 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
But he has a cold.
Andy's shooting a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. A second movie.
So he has a very early start tomorrow. I want to give Andy his grace.
Yeah.
And,
but it is interesting that we scheduled it around him and then he's the only one not on it. But I'm assuming he's
Well,
asleep.
I will say, unless he's sound asleep,
Yeah.
a courtesy text would have been, I think, somewhere in the realm of.
Yeah, he wouldn't just blow it off.
He must really have a cold.
Yeah,
then.
so I'm kind of hoping he's
Yeah, because he is fighting a cold and has to be on camera again tomorrow.
I'm sure I've said it before that Amy Poehler used to call him Little Slugger because he was always like, how you feeling, Little Slugger?
Yeah.
He was always Little Slugger was always a little under the weather. So this might be a Little Slugger Sunday.
But the topic today is Party at Mr. Bernard's, but we held it last week because we didn't have Andy.
Yeah.
Because it's such an Andy-centric and it's me and Andy, and you weren't even there, right, Yorm? still?
No. So I don't know if we should.
So
fuck
I
with
don't
it.
know that we should even do it without him. So
Well,
anyways,
I mean,
let's
we're
see
gonna-
how long we can bullshit. So keep going.
I'm feeling good. Look, I'm not even halfway through my bullshit list.
Okay, well then maybe we'll take that out potentially and not name it that.
I think it's good. I think we can name what we're doing.
Okay.
Maybe don't call it a bullshit list. Maybe call it
Yeah,
something.
that's what I mean.
bullshit.
So maybe we can just talk about other things that are more pressing than the short,
You
important
mean
things.
bullet items on my bullshit list?
Yeah, like I watched Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves this week, but I watched the extended version, and there were 12 minutes. It was like going back in time to learn so much more about Alan Rickman's Nottingham guy, Sheriff.
I have a theory that there's a moment where Alan Rickman sighs. I haven't watched it since I think I saw it in the theater.
Yeah,
Like he has a moment where he sighs because he realizes Robin Hood's not dead.
I'm sure.
And it's one of the funniest movies from like a dramatic villain where it's just like, I feel like villains don't have that moment enough where they're just like, ugh.
Well, he's the master of it. I mean, it's Hans Gruber, but he's got huge 90s hair.
Yeah.
That is so rad. And he, all the scenes shot of Robin Hood and out in the forest are shot very traditional, beautiful photography. And every time it goes to Alan Rickman in his castle, it's super like Terry Gilliam wide angle handheld. So it has like this kind of 12 monkeys, I'm an insane person in an insane place vibe.
Oh, shit, I got to see this again.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a new film, Robin Hood,
Men in
Prince of
Tights.
Thieves. Check it out. It's hard not to say Men in Tights every time. That's how effective that title was.
Wait, I have a question though for you. Who directed it?
That guy, his name is Kevin Reynolds, I believe, not
Okay.
Kevin Costner.
Got it.
But I think if you talk to someone who worked on the movie, I may have some insider info that I don't want to spill. Kevin Costner was a pretty bossy bottom, I think is what they call when it's your lead actor and he's actually directing the movie from under you.
Wait, I have two more things from my listen. One, I was an actual cul-de-sac kid, but before you judge me as like living the high life.
That's how I picture you.
I was a cul-de-sac at the top of a hill, so it was actually a terrible place to play sports because there was just enough incline down.
Were you the end of the cul-de-sac and it was the top of the hill? Like
So
the
top
street
of the
died
hill,
at the top?
and then there was a cul-de-sac, so there were like 4 houses ringing it. But like we had a basketball hoop, and like
It would just
on the
roll down the
rebounds,
hill.
the balls would start to roll. Yeah. So
Oh, geez.
yeah, it was a rough life.
I mean,
Mean
Keith, you're
streets.
kind of cul-de-sac right now.
Yeah, technically my kids are cul-de-sac kids. My street is cul-de-sac here in LA. There's just no other children on the street, so there's no joy to it except for that there's not a lot of traffic. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really have that feeling as much.
We were a kid-heavy cul-de-sac, so that was good. And then guy number 1, guy number 2 has a real Cat in the Hat feel to it. That was my other observation.
Oh, like thing one, thing two?
Yeah, and then they're really kind of Cat in the Hatty lyrics as well. Like the rhyme structure is very Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, there's some Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I did not think about that. Yeah, I suppose it is.
Well, we missed you, Seth. We know you had done all your prep.
I try to do my prep. Hey, the Alf TV official YouTube comment or whatever the Alf TV official account.
Oh, someone who has the Alf
TV official left the comment.
verified Alf account.
Yeah, and they wrote, "Heard you guys want to watch my pilot. Great taste. I mean, obviously, check it out right here on the Alf official YouTube channel, Pilot Alf Original Broadcast, full episode, season 1, episode 1. You're
from
welcome."
the perspective of Alf. Alf
Yeah,
wrote
no.
that comment.
By the way-
he said, "My pilot."
My pilot. And just to hammer it home, the last comment, Keeve, or the last sentence is, "Now, if you'll excuse me, Lucky isn't going to chase himself."
Oh shit! He left to go chase the cat. So the world of Alf is still happening. That's really encouraging.
Yeah, it's very encouraging. I didn't even think about how encouraging it was.
I'm surprised there wasn't like a Parliament Alf, crossover thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do that. So thank you, Alf. I'm not gonna click your link quite yet because I'm saving it for when we do a whole episode. But shout out to Alf.
Thank you, Alf. Glad to hear you're still kicking and haven't gone back to Melmac. Although I think we've established Melmac maybe blew up, and so we can't go back to Melmac.
Well,
Some people in the comments were like, "Hey, man, that's actually very insensitive to say go back to Melmac."
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah.
if it even existed, if it wasn't just the plates,
Oh, right. If it was
that
just
seems
the two.
pretty convenient. He's like, oh, they're like, well, why don't we go visit Alf? And he's like, well,
I keep forgetting he's Alf's.
It blew up. It blew up, dude. We can't.
Keeve, a lot of people were wondering, and it's maybe just me. I haven't watched yet. Did Will Ferrell do Mugless last night?
Oh,
I mean,
didn't.
it was a season finale when you submitted Mugless and it went to dress, and I'm wondering
Oh,
if
you
Will
said
Ferrell...
Keeve. You meant Yorn.
Oh, sorry, Yorm. Yeah, geez Louise.
I should have sent it in. I blew it.
Well, I mean,
Resubmit. You should have secretly resubmit Mugless.
God,
Got Kenward to put it in the table read.
oh my God.
Blew it. Next time.
Yeah, I haven't watched last night either.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe never watch and just assume he did it, and it went to
Just
air, and it
assume
went
he did
did
Mugless.
bad.
Maybe it was, but then because McCartney was hosting, McCartney played the Abby Elliott part. He was the one who got his mug stolen.
Oh yeah.
Let's none of us watch it, and Yorm, that'll be the happy ending. He was like, "Hey, where's my? I can't find my mug. Has anyone seen it?"
By the way, somebody made me a really nice mug that says Mugless.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody in the comments said somebody needs to start a dictionary for this podcast. And then a Quaid wrote, if you go to the show subreddit, someone keeps an up-to-date dictionary. It's a pinned post. So thanks
Yeah,
to
we
whoever
saw
did
that a few months ago, and I was delighted. Somebody texted me the link to
How
that.
many terms do we have so far on there?
We should put that in the show notes.
Yeah.
This wonderful dictionary that really, whoever's writing it is funny though. There was like funny way. Did you flip through it ever?
I haven't
Seth?
looked at it yet.
There's like, I forget. It was months ago, but there was the way he was describing certain things, or she was making me laugh.
What's the name of the arcade? Oh, what was that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. How did your thing go? Didn't you have an entire poll you did? Daiquiri girl versus what was
Maybe
that?
Jeff knows the answer. Jeff, do you know
Jeff,
the answer?
do you have the finals of that poll?
Last time I checked, it was 50-50.
Wow.
Let me check right now.
Oh wait, Jeff actually sent it to me, and Jeff maybe thought the Quaids were doing that on purpose. Like every Quaid who went to vote,
You think they're that organized?
they might be. I mean, they're an army.
Oh, that's
They're an army.
An army of conflict.
oh wow. So the Lonely Island and Seth Meyers dictionary has an eggplant emoji for the word dick in dictionary. It's an eggplant emoji dictionary.
Oh, wow. This is really well done.
Yeah, it's got a graphics. AM PM situation, of course, starts with an A. It's
Oh,
first.
there's a lot of terms.
And golden era. Wow, this is good.
That's great.
Oh my god.
The To Bad Hang, when Amy Poehler, host of the podcast Good Hang, attempts to sabotage another podcast with a lackluster contribution.
That's called a bad hang?
Yeah, that's a bad hang. She's bad hanging us. That was
Oh
a
my
quote from episode 104.
This is really good.
Here's Bajacent. Oh, well, I have a comment for it. Well, who made this? Whoever made this. Oh, yeah, Nick Ricardo.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick Ricardo, I have a comment. You wrote bad adjacent for abbreviation of Bay adjacent.
Yes, yeah.
Adjacent. I would argue that it's probably BA apostrophe adjacent.
Yeah. Okay.
Like adjacent.
I'm almost certain he's listening. And also just a genuine thank you, Nick.
This feels thorough and in a really nice way.
I love that breakfast effector is on here.
BBs,
Justin
an abbreviation
Thoreau?
for
Right.
yeah. This is Justin Thoreau. Breakfast effector.
Dim clicks.
Crumb bum quump. But we did say crumb bum quump bump, but he understood that would be the quump bump involves the bump. So it'd be
Somebody signed off on a comment on YouTube with Party on Quain.
yeah, I approve.
Oh, I said Jensen Ackles was the actor on The Boys who said cool it, MacGruber. It was Jared Padalecki. And then he plays a character named Soldier Boy who, as a play on Captain America, was frozen for years. And so, again, his line was cool it, MacGruber, right? Mm-hmm. Someone said, take a second to realize how funny it is that Soldier Boy was frozen for years, and then when he got defrosted, he decided to watch MacGruber. Somebody told him he was frozen when MacGruber came out, and he got thawed out.
Yeah.
And they were like, you gotta see MacGruber.
You know that scene in Austin Powers where they're filling him in and he sits there and he watches all the news of the last. They put together a clip to like get him up to speed, and he has to watch everything, and he can't believe how much the world has changed. Somebody put that together for him and was like, here are the important things
gotta
for you
watch
to
MacGruber.
see. Yeah, they're like, here's like footage of 9/11. The Berlin Wall came down while you were frozen. And here is the film MacGruber.
It's like the Fifth Element when she has to ingest all of the pain of, everything that's ever been.
Yeah. A moment that you brought up more than once. You must have had a real...
Oh,
really-
I love it. I love it. Just the single tear.
Are there, 8,400 people voted on Daiquiri Girl verse. What was that? And it still came out 50-50.
8,000. By the way, an odd number, 8,405. So somebody won, but like YouTube it's a rounding error.
Will you put the link in for that? Because are there comments under it, the poll?
While he's doing that, here's another one. You guys were talking about the font issue in We Like Sports.
Yeah.
How the font changed.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody pointed out like a font changing without your knowledge is a bit chaotic. Almost feels like a prankster type move. Mm-hmm. They referred to it as a Tim Oliphant.
Oh.
That's when your font just fucks.
Because he's a prankster.
Yeah, he's just a fucking.
And he's a font.
He's a Loki. He's a little Loki.
Yeah, he's a real Loki. A merry prankster.
Yeah. Somebody else wrote, hearing Jonah Hill call you guys two Michelangelos made me realize that another good name for the pod is Three Michelangelos and Splinter. I do not care for that.
I like that person's. He was referring to the painter, but they went to Ninja Turtle immediately.
They immediately went to Ninja Turtle.
I also like Jonah pronouncing Michelangelo, which was I really appreciated.
Hey, so we were talking about one of the problems about what was that? That's the name of it, right? Mm-hmm. Is that it was just like too much of a bummer, to talk about like bummer things.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it doesn't help it.
So Mike Schur wrote in.
Okay.
Well, he wrote into Andy and I. The first time Jack Black hosted, Higgins and I and others, wrote him and Kyle from Tenacious D an update feature where he brought up whatever awful thing was happening in the world or whatever and said that the politics of the region were really confusing and they had written a song to help everyone understand what was happening. Then Kyle played a classic Tenacious D driving strumming beat and Jack just kept singing Hornet's Nest, Hornet's Nest. The Middle East is such a frickin' hornet's nest. And then it was like a call and response where he would call out to the audience like Middle East and they'd all call back Hornet's Nest.
I do vaguely remember that now.
And he then wrote, it went over exactly like your digital short. Like, I bet if audio technicians measured the decibel level in the studio for those two performances, it would be identical. So it aired, because I think Andy wrote back that he remembered it as well.
Yeah, I do vaguely remember that.
Is exactly what's going on over there. It's called Hornet's Nest. Hornet, hornet, what you gonna do about a hornet? Hornet, hornet, what you gonna do? Hornet's Nest, Hornet's Nest. The Middle East is just a crazy hornet's nest. Hornet's Nest, Hornet's Nest, what you gonna do?
And Andy also wrote back, I remember it, and I remember liking it a lot, so no wonder.
Well, that Jack Black, the first one, we were still, in LA and watching the show every week, and it was so good. I remember thinking that was a very, very good episode.
Support comes from Shopify. Picture this, guys, all of you right now. Picture it. It's late at night. You're scrolling through your feeds on social media when suddenly you see it. That one product that you've been looking for, they're tracking you. You click on the link, add to cart, maybe even shop around a little bit more before finally hitting the checkout button. As you're filling out your address, still picture this, you realize that you don't have your card anywhere near you, your credit card. That's when you see it, the purple pay button. That is Shopify. It has all of your information saved, making checking out as simple as tapping your screen. Bing, bong, you did it. And now capitalism has flourished. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. Cha-ching! From household names like Allbirds, Momofuku, and Death Wish Coffee, which is, if you're hardcore, you're into that, to brands that are just getting started. Best yet, Shopify is a commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing, returns, and beyond. See less carts go abandoned if you're a seller, and more sales. Cha-ching! With Shopify and their Shop Pay button. Sign up for your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/island. Go to shopify.com/lonely island. That's shopify.com/lonely island. Seth got burned on that one, I guess. Okay, you can stop picturing now.
Support comes from Bombas. The springtime thaw is finally here. Flowers are blooming. Days are longer. We're saying yes to more plans. Finally getting outside, running, walking, moving again. Perfect time to upgrade your everyday go-tos with Bombas. For me, tennis. My wife and I, we play tennis now. We're that couple. We love it. We love each other. It's a nice pairing. And we love putting on our Bombas socks. What do you call it? Netting? What's a good slang for tennis? Anyway, the racket. Making a racket. We're back to Bombas socks now. They're cushioned where you need it, sweat wicking. They don't slide around. We can focus on tennis instead of adjusting our socks. Once you put the boots back in the closet, Bombas warm weather footwear is back in the rotation. And for every item you purchase, an essential clothing item is donated to someone facing housing insecurity. One purchased, one donated, with over 150 million donations and counting. Head over to bombas.com/island and use code ISLAND for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/island, code ISLAND at checkout. Somebody wrote under, what was that? And I like a comment that's very short to the point. Greta Thunberg ripped this off.
That's where the inspiration was.
Yep.
Here's a nice comment underneath the daiquiri girl. What was that? 50-50. It says, what was that? Was a swing and a miss. Daiquiri girl was a miss and a swing. Thanks, Banana Dog 152.
Got a genuine laugh out of me. In that, what was that episode? I really like when people oftentimes put a timestamp of, somebody had a timestamp at 24:51. Keeve had a really good groan. And then also, Yorm made an ill-timed tumbleweed joke at 45:39. And Keeve had a really deflated and long good.
I like that that's becoming my catchphrase.
Oh, speaking of MacGruber, I was in New Mexico doing stand-up, and I had lunch, and then after my show, I had drinks with John Solomon, co-writer of MacGruber.
Yeah, I was impressed that he flew out for that. He loves you,
and
clearly.
his wife, Alexis. It was fantastic.
Wait, why were they there? They just
They
came
came out to see the show. They came out to have a parents' weekend without their kids in New Mexico. Beautiful
They
place to
just
have
kind
it.
of used it as let's
As
get
a
out of here,
reason to
let's
go.
find something to do. And they went, why not do that? That's as good as anything else.
It's great. I had an awesome lunch with him, and he's one of the best. And I will say, I thought of it because John Solomon has that really nice way of saying good when you tell him a story,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that is his catchphrase. I guess I stole it. Dang.
Yeah. But it's a very funny thing he says when you tell him something insane has happened. Good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very.
It really is.
He can get pretty dry.
Did he tell you about having just been with, I guess we could ask Andy, but I mean, we were trying to not blow up his spot before, but he's not there anymore. So
Yeah.
his Hawaii Times,
Oh, did who tell?
Solomon, because Solomon
yeah, he
co-wrote
did.
the movie. So he was out there a bunch.
He did. He talked about it. Solomon had a very sweet story because, again, Solomon and Forte have known each other since college. They're collaborators now for like almost probably 30 years, right?
They're very similar people in terms of the way that they annoy people.
But Forte came out to do like a very small part in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And John said to have written a movie that Will came to show up to do, it was the first time I saw through like different eyes what it means to have Will Forte show up on your movie, which is he's completely prepared. He is totally tireless. And he is so funny, and it's just like a shot of adrenaline to the entire operation.
Well, that's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
That could have gone the other way. When you
Yeah.
started the sentence, I didn't know if you were going to be like, he's so annoying.
No, he is, yeah. He always gives 150%, no matter what
That's
he does.
awesome. Yeah.
And I will say, if there's another person who I believe that is true about, it's Fred. And I think there's a reason like Fred and Will, 100 movies where they show up for one scene and just murder it. And
It is really true.
Also, I mean, Forte showing up to play bagpipes for Pop Star, it's a thankless role.
Yeah.
And he did a fucking amazing job.
Well, we shot another scene that's on the deleted scenes with him. Do you remember? And it's
That's
pretty
true,
funny.
yeah,
where
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like in the living room and Andy's drinking and he's like staring at him. Is he asking to be paid? I can't remember what the joke was.
he shows up in the Will and Harper documentary. He shows up in New Mexico and goes up on a hot air balloon with those two.
Yeah.
Forte will show up for anybody. But it was very sweet to hear like somebody be like, yeah, no, I can't believe all these years in. I'm like, oh, God, you're even.
It's his true like best friend. To a degree, most adults don't have a best friend as close as those two
Yeah.
friends are.
They're very sweet together.
So back to this dictionary. Off the job, the definition is to be abstaining from job. On the job, to be hopped up on job. These definitions.
He does have a real economy of language that is exceptional. This one, I mean, I was kind of saving it for Andy, but British quids should be called quays because Jamiroquai are from England. I don't know what that seems like. I think quids is still better. But.
Yeah, quiz.
Hey, speaking of our quids, SNL UK had their finale last night and also got picked up for another season. So
How many
congratulations.
eps was that? That felt like they just premiered. Is it like an 8-episode season?
They did
Very
8.
British. How British of them.
Very well. It was 6, which is the true British, and then it got the American quump to 8. But I think
Today.
next year it might be even more. So it's
A success. That's so exciting.
it's a success, and it was really cool to watch because I think they had a lot of obviously the infrastructure that comes with SNL US, but they also immediately made it their own, and it's just been a joy to watch. So congrats to everybody over there.
Seth, how were Upfronts? Did you get any good advertisers this year?
Thanks for asking. I did. Upfronts. So for those who don't know, Upfronts is. Have we talked about Upfronts?
I don't think so.
No, but I just saw Forte because he was in town for Upfronts.
All the advertisers come to New York City. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when I started in this business, is a way sort of bigger thing.
Of course.
But it's still big for NBC, which is NBC has the Monday slot. They've had the Monday slot for the entirety of my time at the network.
Cool. Is that a good slot?
All the advertisers come in. There's a show at Radio City, full, a packed Radio City from 10 a.m. to noon, where basically NBC leadership and then talent come out on stage for the purposes of convincing advertisers to buy time on their shows. It's a fascinating thing to watch. It's not for the public. There's no clips of it online. Mm-hmm. I do it every year, and I have been elevated to, I used to open it, and it was too hard to open it, and so I asked if I could go at the end, and I just basically make fun of how silly and dumb Upfronts are at the end, and I feel like everybody really enjoys it.
Like just 15 years ago, let's say, and any time before, there was cable, but really there was the 4 really big networks.
Yeah.
And they would each have their presentation, and there would be billions of dollars worth of advertising to be had. And I think those advertisers probably knew some percentage that they were, let's say you were Palmolive, what's that big, Unilever. You probably have $500 million to spend in advertising, something insane.
Yeah.
And you probably have already know that you're going to do at least, let's say 50 million to each of the 4, but then you have another 200 that you really would look at the slates and go, where do I want to? Oh, that show looks like that's going to be perfect for our Dove campaign, and this one's going to be perfect. And you really could win advertisers there. And now it is just not this. It can't be.
Well, now I feel like they're pitching a holistic approach. Like, we'll put your shows everywhere, and we do digital. And like, where it really used to be like, this show, if you want to buy space on this show. I remember, in fact, Keith, so NBC used to then throw a huge party at night, and all the, the advertisers would be there, and all the talent would be there. I remember the year Modern Family showed clips at the ABC Upfronts, and it was amazing.
The show hadn't come out yet?
It hadn't come out yet, but everyone I talked to was like, ABC has this show. And it was that thing that used to happen where a pilot would blow people away. Advertisers, who, by the way, were every one of them to a person was right. Their instinct was this is where we want our product.
Yeah.
Modern Family.
But Seth, when you're there and when Forte goes out for 4 seasons and things like that, is it to try and win that?
It does seem like a weird, I don't know. It seems like this ceremonial thing that you kind of can't figure out.
But it's a courting thing, but it doesn't seem like the people who, the famous people that are there really would potentially benefit from it. But I guess if people
you have to do it as part of your job to sell it to these advertisers.
For sure.
as the actor.
But it's very funny to watch 6, for example, 6 incredible actors will come out on stage and they all look wonderful. But once you learn the rhythm of Upfronts, each one of them says one line about the show they're about to,
Right. Yeah.
And it's not scripted like banter. It's kind of doom.
It's great.
Well, don't the drama actors just get to be like, a man who, fight fires has one get too close to his house. And they just get to say it. Whereas, and then the comedy people have to come out and be like, hey, buddy, I'm doing a bit, and do some bad patter.
But either way, it's a little hard. I feel like if there was a catchphrase this year at NBC Upfronts, it was a lot of shows about women running from their demons.
Okay. Well, that's something to look forward to this fall. I once went to the Fox Upfronts when we had our overall, Yorm.
Yeah.
With Fox, and Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, 305, performed on the stage at Radio City, but at 11:30 in the morning for a bunch of TV affiliates and advertisers from across America.
Yeah, and the audience was just going ham, I would imagine.
And he had 6 backup dancers, and it made me laugh the whole time. It was just wonderful.
But I genuinely think, the advertisers, it's a great reason to come to New York City for 3.5 days. Matt and Bowen did an opening song. It's really fun. Jane Krakowski did a song in the middle. It's not it's just a weird, and by the way, I love that it's holding on because I think it's fascinating.
Well, it's coming back. I mean, NBC has some really great shows to look out for.
Oh, I feel like I finally realized what Keeve was fishing for. You guys, Keeves, they showed a clip from Keeve's show that he directed. And you have a name for it. You have a title for it now.
Yeah, it's called Sunset PI.
Sunset PI.
But it won't be out till like February.
Yeah.
So did they invite you to the upfronts then for it or no?
They didn't. They didn't because I'm in the wind now. Will I even do more? Maybe.
Ooh, playing a little coy.
Well, I don't know. It'll depend on the schedule. Dan Gore went. I know that Luke Del Trici went, and then those are the two creators. And then three of our main stars of it, Jake Johnson, Jane Levy, Keith David, they all went.
Yeah.
Right?
It was lovely to see. Keith David is one of those guys that you're just very happy to see.
Yeah. And did they just do some not bad, but did they do some painless banter up there?
Painless banter. Totally painless. But I mean, again, that's the other thing is like, I think you like to see the stars. They introduce the clip, but then the laughs come from the clips, which is better,
But who writes are there writers then? Or are they just making up their patter, basically?
No, I think somebody's writing it. And I bet they write it and they probably send it to Dan Gore. Who knows though, right?
Okay, when I did Miracle Workers for TBS, I did like a dog and pony show that was more like what we did for Popstar, Keeve, where there were actual pictures of how we were going to present it. So I sort of was presenting the whole world to it. It was a very weird, and it was a smaller little, I don't know, it seemed like a very odd version of Upfronts to me.
That's interesting they had you do it too, because you just did the pilot. You weren't going to be doing that world.
I don't know. Yeah, it was a weird, it felt much more like presenting a movie, like the way that you do when all the top brass come in and you're like, this is what this looks like. Here's the color scheme.
You mean before you shoot it, but you had already shot it, right?
No, it was before we did it.
Oh, well, that's different. That's different.
I feel like we should throw another poll up, which is, did you guys enjoy this upfront conversation or Keeve and Yorm's font conversation from last week?
We skipped the most important thing, Seth. How did you like the follow-up on the theater rake conversation?
I did like it. I did like the rake. I'm never going to say no to a rake conversation.
Okay, great.
We're going to do a little housekeeping here because I think Lil Slugger might be out cold. We are going to do the second half of Turtleneck and Chain, but that requires all parties, or maybe the three of you. If there's ever a three of you, you guys could go back and do some Turtleneck and Chain. But we do have the long-promised John Hamm voice note about Shairani 2. And then we have some other voice notes as well.
So this is from back when we asked for it.
Yeah.
And we just sat on it. We're really good.
We have a backlog.
Hi, guys. It's John Hamm sending you guys a voice note as requested on the air. Curious method of requesting it. I mean, you guys have my number. You could have thrown it in the chat.
Proves he's really listening.
Whatever. Happy to oblige. The Rihanna episode was amazing. Just to throw my 2 cents in on how much apparently we're all in love with Rihanna and how beautiful she is. As you know, the host's dressing room is right next to the musical act's dressing room, and I was in there running some lines, and Higgins was in there or something, and he left, and I poked my head out just to see what was up, and Rihanna asked me to come in with her and her crew to get high. She said, "Hey, you wanna toot it?" And I said, "No, thanks, Rihanna. I have to work." But she was very pretty. And now I completely forgot why I'm supposed to be sending you guys any kind of voice note, other than the fact that you guys did the audition sketch, which is and remains my favorite sketch I've ever done on SNL. Wiig and Sudeikis, top of their powers, and
yes,
it was tremendous. Oh, right, the short. Ronnie and Clyde, top-notch production values, top-notch song, top-notch Shairani costuming, penis work, so much good stuff. And yes, I was only needed for like 2 shots, which was pretty fun and cool. But yes, it was a delightful time to be there, and I treasure it. The goldenest of golden eras. Once again, Halloween. Cut for Time, bringing back Jeff Montgomery,
Right.
which we really missed.
That'd be interesting to watch.
This was it.
Oh my God,
Anyways,
I love that one.
love you guys. Later on.
Oh, he tried to later on and let us, you son of a bitch.
Just play
I don't know if he's allowed to do that.
play the music.
You're not.
Since we had a Ham, and he mentioned audition sketch, and obviously we know his co-star in that sketch is Kristen Wiig, I got a voice note from Kristen, and I was I think just because we do this, I'm recollecting about our friends that I wish I saw more often. And I was just walking down the street. I think I was going to the dentist, and all of a sudden I saw a text from Wiig, and it was the best kind of text because it was a voice note. And so let's give a listen to that.
Hi guys, it's 7 in the morning. You're getting a real early voice Wiig this morning. And this is just a general voice note. It's not based on anything. I'm just recording this at my own will. And I will tell you, I don't feel confident in my voice note skills for this because
So far, so good.
I don't have anything funny to say, and I'm just you've asked me to do these in the past. I was just listening to you guys and thought, you know what? I just need to tell you how much I love being a part of you guys going back in time with these years. Like, it was probably, besides having kids, the best years of my life with all of you, and we all shared in something so rare. And I don't know, I just listening to, because I never watched the shows when I was on. I don't know, it was like a weird OCD thing or something. I couldn't do it. And like towards the end of my time there, I would maybe watch a sketch that I wasn't in, like maybe. So I've never seen most of these sketches that you're talking about, but I remember all of them. And then especially the shorts that was just something that as a cast member, we didn't really know what you guys were doing. Like you would tell us, and we know you were working on it, and we never got to see anything beforehand. So for us, it was also such a special time to, run to the monitors during the show and watch what you guys did. And it was such a big part of the show. And it was just, I don't know, I'm just getting full of nostalgia in my later years, I guess. I just wanted to reach out and just tell you that I love you all and listening to you. And anyway, that's it. I don't know how to end this, but I'll just say that I'm in the Kuwait Army, guys. I'm in it. And I love you.
Oh my God.
Righteous kill.
Righteous kill.
That made me a little emotional at the end.
It made me very emotional. I was walking down the street and made me emotional. And also it's a reminder for someone who has an ability to do some of the funniest voices known to man. Kristen Wiig has a beautiful speaking voice. It's just, it was like,
velvet.
So calming. Velvet.
It really, really sucked me in.
She did send a second voice note.
Was like, just kidding. All that was bullshit. Fuck you.
Well, you'll be surprised. Let's take a look.
Okay, one last thing. And it's about all the Alf stuff. Grew up watching that show, and I don't think I've ever been bleeped, and I would just love my first time to be on the pod. Sorry, Andy. I'm just shocked and appalled at the dad and how he smoked all that and sucked all that. It's pretty sick.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Really nice. Really, Jonah Hillian use of the follow-up voice note.
The follow-up voice note is really a powerful tool.
The members of the celebrity members of Kuwait Army really understand the game, and I can't thank them enough.
Well, can I go back to the realness of the first?
Please.
When I went to college, I remember going to UCLA and being so disappointed about the dorm experience and being like, I thought it was going to be this like magical fucking, like what you think of when you think of like a movie version of college. And I had such a fucking great time in high school. All of my really close friends, I have a couple of friends from college that I'm close with, but going to SNL was like the college experience that I wanted to have. Like our stupid room was covered in shitty fucking posters. It was so sarcastic and ridiculous. And you're with some of the greatest people who are so fucking funny, like Forte's across the hall from us. It all feels like dorm rooms. And you're having a sleepover fucking basically every night, like on Tuesdays. And we spent a lot of time sleeping at SNL
Yes.
on shitty couches. But it felt like that to me of like, this was the college experience that I wanted to have.
It's so true. You're right. It is the stereotypical captured on screen I don't know, like college romp movies, but in real life.
I remember like trying to ollie over a couch in the hallway, like on my skateboard, and like having that stupid jazzy scooter that Ozzy Osbourne gave to Horatio that was just in the hallway, and we were driving that shit around. It was like it's so great. It was such a great. I mean, stressful, anxiety ridden for sure, all of that. But just some of the greatest people that I will ever know and love. Experiencing that was the best. Thank you, Wig, for sending that.
Yeah. It made me want to go hang out with Wig, which I know. We both live in the same. I mean, she's here, and I'd never see her.
Yeah, you should go have dinner with her. Support for our fantastic podcast comes from Quince. There's nothing better than getting into bed when it feels just right. Soft sheets, the perfect weight of sheets, everything a little more comfortable than you expect, and I expect the world of my bedding. It's such a small thing, but it makes a big difference at the end of the day. I think it's a big thing, actually. I disagree with this copy. And that's what I love about Quince. Their bedding feels elevated, really well made, exceptionally well made. Again, I take issue with this copy. And it just makes getting into bed something to actually look forward to. Did you know that they make mulberry silk pillowcases and eye masks that help keep your hair smooth and your skin hydrated overnight? Now you do if you're listening to this entire ad. It's one of those small upgrades that you actually notice. You know what I got surprised by when dealing with Quince? Was how luxurious it made me feel. Ooh. And the price, wow. I was like, dang, this is low for how luxurious this is. And I gotta be honest, guys, I didn't think I would notice a difference. But guess what? I did. Refresh your everyday bedding with luxury that you'll actually use. Head to quince.com/island for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's a whole year, guys. Now available in Canada, too. That's QUINCE.com/island for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/island.
Back to the dictionary one last time, guys. There's one that's in bold for no reason, like super bold. I don't know why it's bigger. Win Ben Stein's money guy. Ben Stein is the definition of that. And its origin is from Sandberg, episode 54. The Win Ben Stein's money guy.
Well, not surprisingly, Andy has a lot of these that are origins from...
Andy's joining. Andy, can you hear me right now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
There he is.
We found the dictionary that somebody's keeping of all the things that we talk about on the pod for people that need to catch up. But one of the words in it is Win Ben Stein's money guy. And the definition is Ben Stein.
Yeah. The Win Ben Stein's money guy.
Yeah, the grandma got run over by, what's that song about grandma getting run over by a reindeer?
Literally. It's so embarrassing.
Andy, talk us through The Late Arrival.
Well, I'm shooting back-to-back movies. Do you want the long version?
No.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'll go. Really get us into it. Yeah.
I'm completely overstretched. I was supposed to do something this morning, but I'm sick as a dog. And I canceled it after my alarm went off to do the morning thing, knowing we had this at noon or 12:15.
Yeah.
It's a weird time.
And I was like, I don't have to do that morning thing. Now I get to just fall back asleep for, let's say, 3 hours. Still be totally fine to make this. And then I woke up and we were a good 30 minutes into it, and I had the good old-fashioned panic.
I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to know this is sincere. I am so happy you got that sleep.
Yeah.
Thrilled.
I appreciate it.
No hard feelings at all. You got what you needed.
I mean, I'm also jealous and impressed that you're able to sleep. I know it's because you have a cold, but it's also like, it's amazing to be able to sleep that much.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't done it probably in like 3 or 4 straight months, which is, generally parenting. People would say that, but I've just been working so much. Seth, you know how it is.
I know how it is. My son came in this morning and woke me up at, my daughter had a fever. She slept in my bed with Alexi. I slept in my daughter's bed. So my son found me at 6:50 and woke me up. And I was like, can you just give me 5 more minutes? And he was like, I'll give you 2. And then he left and I fully fell back asleep. And then he poked me and he goes, I gave you 7. I was like, not good, man.
Sweetheart.
Relationships are a negotiation.
We've been reading a lot of. This has worked out fine because I think we got a full episode out of just minutia, which I think is like a very
we didn't go into Party at Mr. Bernard's because that we agreed that was for all of us
and
together.
part of extending the pod, we talked a lot about upfronts, so that's one of the issues.
Upfronts, talking about how fucking fun they are.
We should call this episode Minutia.
I did talk about when we saw Pitbull at the
Mr. Worldwide. That was the first thing I was going to say.
at the Fox up front.
He was like, God damn, I wonder how much they gave him.
Yeah.
I've seen musicians come off like at Radio City. Like not Pitbull, but like that level of and they just come off and they're like, fuck. Because it's just impossible to get the audience going.
He smiled and danced his way through it, and he knew exactly what the deal was. Like, you're paying me, and I know this is a corporate gig, and I'll cash the check, and I'll do a 15 minutes medley and hit the road.
It's basically like a different version of like performing for the Shah, right?
Yeah, it's a little perform for the show.
He kept saying, "How you doing, Saudi Arabia?"
Yeah.
And we were like, no. It's like, Gaddafi, how you doing, Gaddafi?
Yeah. Happy birthday to Saddam, to Hussein.
They're getting his in ears. Pitt, no, Pitt.
Pitt, no, ABC, no, Fox.
It's Frito-Lay and Unilever.
Hey, speaking of ads, I've saved a few comments for you, Andy.
Okay, please.
A possible 7-Eleven partnership with Andy Big Gulp Sandberg.
Oh, yeah, because I'd be gulping the Bigman beers. By the way, I'm in the streets of New York, y'all. I'm out here. Still 0 suitors.
Still 0 suitors. And do you want to put the caveat again on how they should approach if you're with your children?
Yeah, I got to be chill about it with the kids.
No, it's that they bring a Nintendo Switch that to hand to the kids to play with.
So if you want the quilp from Andy on the streets and he's with his kids, you got to have a second person with you to watch the kids while you guys go around the corner. He will not leave his kids on the corner without a second adult.
And also, like, don't take forever. Like, don't show off.
Show off.
Oh, anyway, 7-Eleven tie-in.
And are you the one that's supposed to be impressed, Andy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like kind of an episode like this that's just kind of recapping, talking about the past, and then have Andy come in late so we can recap this episode that we just did to recap what he just missed. We got a great voice note from Wiig.
Yeah.
We went over one from Ham. You'll be able to check them all out on the on the pod.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, I don't know if you're on Apple or you go to the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Spotify, really anywhere that you find your podcast, Andy, when you're listening to yours.
Everyone knows what this joke is because I don't care for podcasts.
She even, by the way, in her voice note, Kristen goes, I love the pod. Sorry, Andy. Like she's so worried that you're going to be offended that she likes the podcast you're on.
I appreciate that from her. What a bud.
That your first tranche is you hate podcasts and your second tranche is you do one and you like when people like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, somebody sent in another suggestion for Queen Bead. I'm a little worried because, like, do you consider Queen Bee a quiz?
No.
Yeah, that's the only issue with it. I did like it, except that I don't.
Yeah, it's a game.
Somebody said, like, you could say if you Queen Bead, you quizzed in your pants.
Oh, yeah. You can say
it's good. Quibbed in your pants?
Quibbed in my pants, yeah.
Quibbed.
I gotta say, because of you, Andy, I've been doing the mini and trying to do it under 2 minutes, and that is a fun one. It's a
the MIDI or the mini?
The mini.
MINI under 2 minutes?
Yeah, isn't that what
I think if it's over 2 minutes, that's failing a cognitive test.
You want to get it in like under 30 seconds if you can.
I got the mini in 19.
You got it in 19 seconds?
Yeah.
He's also very good at typing in his phone because the keyboard.
If I can get the MIDI in under 2, I feel good about myself.
Wow.
What's the MIDI?
The MIDI is somewhat new.
Yeah.
As we know, I don't subscribe to the game, so I don't even know what that is.
You can do the mini in 19 seconds?
I'm going to do the mini right now.
Well, no. I mean, my best
can beat
ever is
19.
12, I think.
Jesus.
But it's really, I used to do it, and me and Andy would send them to each other every night. This is years ago, and have the challenge. And sometimes it's also just the typing is hard. Like
I just did it. There you go. That's my mini.
Seth got it in 23.
Shut the fuck up.
What What jammed you
But
up
at
today?
that point, half the skill is knowing how to like hit the buttons fast enough.
Yeah, but they're regular keyboard buttons. It's not a new keyboard for the New York Times.
The New York Times keyboard works worse than other keyboards.
Wait,
Sorry, guys, if they're listening.
Is this the mini though? Is this it right now?
No,
That's what you just did, Seth?
no, that's something.
The mini
else.
is like the really tiny one, right?
Is that the Saturday or is that?
Oh, this is Saturday. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
It looks more like this, right? This guy, right?
Yeah, that's the mini.
Okay.
What'd you get?
4 minutes.
That's wonderful.
That's 4 minutes.
Did you take a call in the middle?
Yeah, occasionally I come back to it. Fucking okay. I thought you were doing it in under 2 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, that's doable.
A mole-eyed cherry, just to remind you, is one who has poor, undiscerning eyesight and or questionable taste in visual aesthetics.
That's great.
Definitely don't remember
A
that.
play on eagle-eared cherry, and in turn, Swedish musician Eagle-eyed cherry. This is an origin from episode 77. Quote, if you think Yorm's vest looks good, you're a real mole-eyed cherry.
Oh fuck! I gotta start wearing that vest again.
How was the first week of the movie, Andy?
It was great. I'm very excited and I'm so tired. I have not been on an episode since I saw Maya and O'Mary,
Oh, great.
which was like, I don't want to overstate it, but like life-changing.
Yeah.
She's so fucking incredibly funny in it. It was like spectacular to behold.
I can't wait to see it.
Like, I know you mentioned it on your show, Seth, when she was on, but like, I went into it being like, oh, this will be cool, you know, and I get to say hi to Maya, my buddy. And then like about 30 minutes into it, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She's just destroying the whole time.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, we were chatting. I was like, it almost felt like a full theatrical story length performance of the national anthem sketch.
Right.
Where it's just her doing every single move, but like it just never ends. There's just moves after moves after moves after moves where you're like, it just felt like watching someone at the absolute like peak of their game. And it was a joy.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Seth, you've seen the show a couple times with different actors doing it, right?
Yeah, I've seen twice with Cole and once with Betty Gilpin.
So you'll be seeing it through a whole even other lens of like what
and
she
I
changed.
had my doubts about seeing it with someone other than Cole, and I will say Betty was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was such a credit to Cole's writing.
Yeah, and I saw Titus and Cole, and I just loved with Titus like how much they actually rewrote a bit. It feels like it's actually tailored to a new performer, and it's really fucking fun to see.
Wait, but let me go back because I did say I should have caveated by saying I have never seen the show Mary before. So
Yeah.
I also am having like just the comedic
At Cole's writing.
experience of enjoying the show Mary for the first time and understanding what all the hype was about.
It is one of those things where I originally worried you could overhype it, and I think it might be incapable of being overhyped because the way it's audacious is beyond your...
I think it's coming to the Pantages here in LA soon too, but I don't know who's going to be playing it. But I
I
bet
think
you
it's in London, too.
I bet you it'll be somebody good in LA.
It like Seth, I know you would say it for yourself too, and probably we all would. I know you would, but like in terms of what we like in comedy, it's so right down our wheelhouse. Like,
Yes.
relentlessly stupid, but also very detail oriented and sharp, and like it just feels like a person in their room as a kid having the most fun you could possibly have, but also it has a lot of thought behind it.
And no overstaying any welcome. It's amazing.
That's the part is that it's, when Cole was on my show and said, I wanted to write this show without doing any research about Mary Todd Lincoln,
Yeah.
which is the funniest way to start. But that, like, from like a wide view is like, oh, that sounds lazy. But then it's like the structure of it, like the payoff, like that part of it is just the best.
Yeah. And then getting to watch Maya do it, I was like, man, this is just heaven. I was like, I think maybe I like theater again.
You'd watch a 2-hour version of it, but like it is the right price to get in and out.
Oh, it felt great.
I also don't think you could stretch it any longer than whatever 80 minutes because it's so relentless.
Oh, it's nice and short.
No, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
The length is absolutely perfect.
I was sending people the like, what's his face? Hitchcock from Waiting for Guffman gif afterwards. They're like, I just want to be on the show.
Also, shout out to Anna Gasteyer, Rachel Dratch, both Tony nominated.
I saw that. Pretty amazing
Yeah.
that they're all on shows too at the same exact
It's a
time.
very
Fucking come
cool
out,
time.
Keeve. Let's go see some theater.
Oh, one other thing we talked about, Andy, is I ran into John Solomon, and he was saying how cool it was to observe what it's like to see his oldest friend Will Forte show up to do a small part in a movie,
Yeah.
and how delightful. He said for the first time he kind of saw like, oh my God, like Will shows up super prepared, super game, super funny, and just like leaves everybody in a better mood than before he showed up.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that was going to be the case, but
Yeah.
he's such a killer and the nicest ever, as we've discussed.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he has every single person in the crew's number now, and they
Yeah.
have this.
And now they're his burden to carry till the end of his days.
You know what I just remembered? I had him do a part in Neighborhood Watch way back then, and he was the same, obviously. But also his co-star was a guy named Mel Rodriguez, and then that guy ended up being on Last Man on Earth with him
Oh, yes, he did.
Forte becomes friends with everybody.
for years and years and years. And it was so nice that they just like had a good time hanging out there. He thought he was talented and was like, let's write him into the new TV show I'm doing.
Okay, I want to do a little quiz for you guys here because of what we're talking about and Will Forte. I want to know this for Forte as well.
Yeah.
But how many contacts do you have in your phone right now?
Oh my God, Forte must have 10,000.
At least, right?
How do you know how many you have right away?
Okay, so you go to your contacts and then you go back one and it says all contacts.
You mean to the very top?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see.
How many do you guys have?
Some people in here are dead. So
yeah, of course.
Does
yeah,
that still
sure.
count?
Yeah, it counts. You met
I
them.
have 1,475.
Okay.
Whoa.
I have 1,615, Andy, and I feel such harmony with you right now. And I feel like it speaks to how we approach life, and I'm really
You
happy.
guys both outdid me. I have 1,052.
Okay, and you will not be surprised, guys, that I have 3,313.
Not at all.
That's so perfect.
I'm not surprised in the slightest, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say like I have like a math tutor for my daughter who
Yeah.
Liz put me on a group text with. Do you immediately put it as a contact so you know what it is? Or do you kind of go, I'm going to let that ride for a little bit where it's just like a
I
random.
mean, clearly I do, Keeve. I have 3,000.
You know what? To my great detriment, I let it ride. And
I
it's
let it ride too, but
It's shameful.
Yeah. And it does bite me in the ass.
yeah,
It bites me in the
okay.
ass. And it's often, you know what? And it bites Alexi in the ass first. And,
Yes.
that is then a double bite.
I think I'm going to start just immediately putting them in because also I need to start building up my numbers apparently.
But when Yorm, especially if Yorm is drinking, it's like he'll get as many numbers in his phone as drinks he has had.
That is true or was true, but I don't really drink anymore.
So the better question that'd take too long to answer is if we started going through, how many do you not even know who they are?
Oh, no, I put in who they are, so most of them I actually will have context for.
But for 3,000, there's got to be a bunch where it'll even say like AD of this, and you go, I don't remember
Yeah.
what that is.
No. I like
I
there's
want to know, like, while we're doing this, can you maybe do a little scrolling to find like the funniest description of somebody?
I can try that.
You're like, Jeff, hot dog. Hey, look, we're in the era of the roast, you guys. This is all fair game now.
Wait, the roast, I will say, I don't want to talk about it. Fucking Cat Williams
Was very funny.
really made me laugh, man. God
he
damn
always
it.
does. He's
Did
very
you just
good.
watch a clip or do you
damn it.
click the Netflix thing and watch an hour of a roast?
I kind of heard who was good and then like scrolled and watched.
I watched most of it. I did some fast forwarding, but I did it in two chunks.
Yeah.
This is the difference of what we spend our time on. I watch Robin Hood Men and Thieves extended version to catch the extra 12, and you guys do that.
But it'd been so long since you watched the first Men and Thieves, as you called it.
Well, it's a hybrid of the tights and the men.
I mean, it must have been so long since you watched the first Prince of Thieves. Did you know that? Could you even notice what the 12 minutes, the new 12 minutes were?
No, I didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
And so I did a little Googling, and it has a lot to do with, I don't know how well you know it, but there's a witch that kind of lives in the basement of the castle
No.
that the sheriff of Nottingham, that Alan Rickman keeps going to for like Satan worshipy kind of black magic fortune telling.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot more information with her. Again, this won't have meaning if you don't know the movie really well. But suffice to say, she says at some point that he came out of her.
Oh.
Her words.
Well, you know, now it's a question of how much you're going to believe a basement witch.
Right.
Yeah, it seems pretty plausible because she says like, I'm a freak. "You're my damaged seed."
Interesting take.
Yeah, she just can't believe she could get her like cursed seed into potentially royal blood. And she keeps saying that he has to stud Maid Marian. These are, again, her words, not mine.
Stud.
Yeah, so that her seed will get, yeah. Anyways, and they decided to cut that stuff. Can you believe it?
Weird.
There's also these holes in the wall that she's been spying on him through, and he sees it and he almost like barfs because he thinks about how she's been watching him fuck. Anyways, it's interesting cuts. Andy, how did you like me and Yorm's We Like Sports pod?
Oh, bro, you know I listen to that.
Yeah, he listened
We
to
should have
it.
talked so much shit about Andy and Yorm. It's a missed opportunity.
Did you give me credit for my one contribution on
It
it?
was what?
Nope.
What was
I
it?
don't remember what it is.
I pitched doing the Nori thing at the end. The what?
There you go.
Oh.
Super Thug.
Yeah.
And you guys did it. And I was like, I contributed to one.
That's
Now
good.
that Noriega song, Andy.
Yeah.
Like so top tier, like 99 Problems. That's the shallowest cut on rap, right? So that's a 1. A 10 is a super deep cut song.
Okay.
What is that Noriega song? How deep a cut would you call that?
A 1 is something everyone's heard of.
Like 99 Problems. That's a 1.
Super Thug is like a 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A 2 or a 3.
That's very popular. I thought you'd put it at like a 6
Really?
or like a 5.
No way. That song was popping.
If you listen to pop music at all, I feel like it's a 3. Let's be real. 3 or a 4. 3 or 4.
So very popular.
I overranked it in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
But
very
especially-
popular, but it's not 99. What's that?
If you're of a certain age, which is our age, like Seth, the number of times we were out at a club during SNL that played is many, probably.
Got it.
You maybe just aren't recognizing it from me and Yorm's rendition.
That might be the issue. Listening to the two guys do it. Guy 1 and guy 2.
Should we listen to the whole thing right now? Can we clear it?
I don't think we can clear it.
Oh, I actually had some housekeeping thing to say.
Great.
To the people who complain on YouTube about ads, not that we've had that recently, but that was a thing in the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
We turn them off to the best of what is possible to do. Occasionally, because I went and looked at something on our We Like Sports post when I was looking at the comments, and I saw there was ads, and I was like, huh. What happens occasionally when we put our music on is that UMG, Republic, like the record label that technically owns the master of that song, flags it as if we are anybody posting owned music. And when they do that, they get control of it. So they're not taking down our podcast, but then they are deciding to monetize it because it has a song they own, We Like Sports in this case, on it. So we can't control that they're adding ads because the ads go.
Although I am seeing in the chat, Keeve, it was because of the Arnold clip, not you guys. It was the Arnold Schwarzenegger singing.
Oh, that's the one that got us flagged?
Yeah.
Well, regardless, we got flagged and then they're putting ads on it and we can't control it. And we're not making money from that either. So just for anybody who's annoyed at them, it's...
Yeah. And by the way, it was worth it for that Arnold song because that made me laugh
Andy, of
real
course,
hard.
doesn't know what we're talking about, but he'll listen.
I feel like for some reason I did hear that.
Well, I had played a little bit of it when I found it, but yes.
Yeah, it was pretty spectacular.
Well, it was to honor Yorms. Take it away, Arnold.
Oh, God.
So now
And
when
he did.
Yorm says, take it away, Arnold sings a song.
Which is a very good song.
So I guess next time I have Arnold on the show,
Yeah.
I should get him to sing a song so we can use it, the wheel.
Yeah, yes, that's right. But also make sure it's not a song that is a cover. It has to be an original.
He'll like doing
Can you
that.
sing 2 bars of an original song or a Lonely Island song?
Well, no, those aren't safe, as we know. Well, maybe
right.
it depends. TBD on that, I guess.
I don't know if I've given a shout out yet to Widow's Bay. Big fan of Widow's Bay.
I keep being told I'd like it.
Yeah, it's really good.
What is it? Tell me.
It's that Matthew Reese Apple TV show, Katie Dippold, showrunning creator.
Oh, man.
It's like a horror comedy that takes place on a haunted New England island. Stephen Root. It's fantastic.
He is a great actor.
Wow, that sounds very good.
Yeah, highly recommend.
So are we all giving our recommendations? Because mine, beyond being, the Prince of Thieves, obviously, extended cut, satanic mom cut.
Yeah.
The I don't actually have another one. Andy, what's
that's
your?
it.
I watched the back half of T2 yesterday, and guess what? Still great.
Yeah. I can't wait to show my
Too
kids
good.
that.
I watched the Martin Short documentary, which I loved, of course.
Uh-huh.
Already loved him. Just makes you love him more. Just the best ever.
Best human being in the world.
Oh, For the record, me and Seth have both done our homework and watched A Knight's Tale. I don't know if we want to talk about it, but there was a lot of chatter from the Quades about that we hadn't seen it, and we both have now watched it recently.
Oh, good for you guys.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
The real star is Paul Bettany.
He really does. He steals it.
Is that his first movie? I remember him being an unknown to me when
he plays Geoffrey Chaucer. It's a little bit of a figure of history.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Is anybody else a figure of history in there?
I don't think so. I think it's a nice little piece of writing to make him Geoffrey Chaucer.
The guy who wrote it also did the adaptation of L.A. Confidential, one of the best adaptations
of all time.
Yeah, he wrote and directed A Knight's Tale. He did that screenplay adaptation.
Yeah, very good. I'm trying to think if I got any others to shout out.
But you know what I watched last night?
What's that?
Berlant special from 2022.
What's it called? It's a great name.
Cinnamon in the Wind.
That's it. Yeah.
It was fucking fantastic, obviously.
Dude, have you seen that like YouTube clip of the two of them, Berlant and Early, just like complimenting each other? Shit, hold on, let me try to find it.
They're incredible. I'm gonna have to go soon, guys. I gotta go swim.
Wow, this is Andy, and I'm judging you. I can't believe that. Oh,
you know what I did watch, Seth, on the Criterion app that is excellent when you're looking for some nice, old stuff to watch that are like 80 minutes. I watched 3 things. One was Bad Day at Blackrock, which I'd never seen.
I just watched that. You know why I watched it? There was somebody had a clip on Twitter of they said Paul Thomas Anderson said he learned more from the audio track of this than he did in film school.
Oh, the director?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I just it had been on my list and it just came on Criterion and someone pointed that out. So I watched it. It's like 80 minutes.
It's great.
It's so rad. And then I also watched, Out of the Past, the noir movie?
Yes.
It has like
Which one is that?
It has like Kirk Douglas in it and shit. It's like one of the classic noirs of all classic noirs. So I had seen that, like a film print of that a few years back. But then, Criterion, they do like a little block where it'll have more from in a theme. That dude who did it's a French director, even though it's an American movie. They put up 3 of his movies. So it's Out of the Past, this other one called Nightfall, and this other one called Berlin Express. They're all excellent, like crazy excellent. Awesome watches. And they're all short and easy.
Out of the Past, great.
Yeah, Out of the Past is an all-time classic, but Nightfall and Berlin Express, I hadn't even heard of either of them, and they both are so fun and easy.
What is this podcast?
This is just our recommendations at the end of it. Always, just like how Polar does the Polar Plunge, where she tells you about something that made her laugh.
Oh,
we talk about either westerns, prison movies, black and white old ones.
It's like a great hang,
or like car racing, like Ford versus Ferrari. It's called Dad's Corner, I think.
Oh,
yeah. There's got to be a more catchy, like Polar Plunge, like Dad.
Well, speaking of dad shit, I got to go race my son in a swimming race. That's what I got to go do right now.
Oh, you're gonna love.
All right, we love you.
Let it win. Love you, Norm.
Yeah, I got to.
I love you, Lauren.
Yep, love you.
Love you, Lauren.
Love you,
Freudian slip, Beth.
Love you, Lauren. Will you tell Yorm I said that, Yorm?
Perfect.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
What do you want me to share?
Will you share a screen and play the clip I just put in the chat? It's from their 2022 special.
Oh, the Twitter one?
Do you guys believe Yorm had to leave early? Yeah, so selfish.
I am looking at you.
Oh, I remember this.
It's so strange because you look 12, but you also look 60. And I love the way the shading, and you finally found a foundation that matches.
It's so funny. Obviously, I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah, I know, years.
I haven't seen you in person.
Yeah, years.
I haven't seen you in person, but I also haven't seen you just kind of reflected anywhere in the culture. So what have you been up to?
I've been really good. I've been busy. I've been in New York doing theater.
Aww.
Kind of a first love of mine. But mostly I'm busy with my foundations. That is really what keeps me occupied.
You have foundations?
Yeah, I've started many foundations. And that's where I really pour my energy now.
What foundations?
My foundations.
Which ones?
It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it.
Which foundation?
Which foundation?
Name one.
Which foundation would I name? Do you see?
Just one of them. Yeah.
Just which foundation, And if you come down to the office.
Irish. Which foundation?
I didn't go Irish at all with that. Okay. I didn't go Irish when I said foundation.
Now she's fully Irish, so.
You, mister, I can't go anywhere without seeing your face.
I know.
I saw you in the movie where you play the genie. I walked in on my friend's dog watching it. The dog was completely fixated on you. That must have been hard, though. I know you got a lot of flack for playing the genie. People are so vicious now.
Oh my God, I should have congratulated you on the kiosk. Should have
What
led with
kiosk?
that. Yes, congrats on the kiosk. Kate has been selling candies.
Oh my
At
gosh.
the airport. There's a little kiosk at the airport
No,
with your
no,
candies.
I don't sell candy at the airport. I
pralines
just
and
have
nut
to
clusters
set
and
that straight.
taffy
I don't sell
and little
pralines.
whoopsie daisies. Yeah.
I don't sell candy at the airport.
It's just not what I heard.
I don't think anyone's ever told you I do that. I can't believe I'm
Kate,
saying
I
that.
am not attacking you. It is just not what I heard.
Well, I don't have a kiosk at the airport.
Mutual friends have reported that you have a kiosk at the airport where you sell candy.
I do not sell candy at the airport, and no mutual friends have reported that because that would be a lie.
Sorry, Mary, they just called me here?
God damn it.
Just fucking perfect.
It's so good. That whole hour is pretty fun, just like a sketch show that they did.
Yeah, they are the best.
Yeah, they really are. I do have to run. My kids are about done with their mountain biking class. This worked out perfectly.
All right, a success.
Andy, I'm assuming we're off for tonight, and I love you.
I love you. And I don't have a spelling bee score to report. I was trying to do it while we recorded, but it wasn't even a full app for me. So I'm not even a genius yet.
Okay, well, let us know.
I'll send a voice note, Jeff.
Thank God.
Andy here with that quick spelling bee update. Yesterday I used one hint. It was for aortal. I was pissed. And then today, of course, got it clean. One of the pangrams was chutzpah. Seth also got it, but he didn't get it clean. I confirmed that via our text chain. I win, he loses. You may have noticed that during the duration of this episode, my audio was dog shit. It's because I forgot to hit record on my recorder. So it was taken from the Zoom audio. I apologize to everyone again. I'm a mess, you guys. But I'm on the mend. I'm on the mend. I might just be on the mend. You never know. I could be on the mend. This episode wasn't long enough, so I'm going to stretch it out. I'm going to stretch it on out. Stretch it on out. Thanks for the voice notes, John Hamm and Kristen Wiig. Really appreciate you guys. I wasn't there when you were playing those, but just good stuff. And the fellas, my main mans, Keeve, Yorm, Seth. I mean, who could ask for better friends? Just sitting through this whole thing the way you guys did and just listening to them yammer on about this and that. It was really heartwarming. The guys are just good guys. You know, they're nice, good guys. And that's the reason why it's important to recognize that and just talk about it, you know, right here at the end where it feels like it really should be over. And yet I persist. All right. Well, probably going to go ahead and pass out now. Love to all. Peace and love. Ringo Starr. Oh, also one more thing. Next day, out on the streets of New York, Manhattan, the Big Apple just got Queen Bee again. It was a monster. 62 words, 2 pangrams. I snapped it off. Took me all damn day. Oh, man, it was worth it. Oh, man, I'm just feeling the vibes out here in the Big Apple. Go Knicks!
But I did get it clean multiple times this week, much to Seth's chagrin.
Yeah, bum me out. But I'm happy to talk to you when you haven't.
All right.
All right. Love you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys. Sorry I was late.
That's all right.
Love ya.
Later, Arnold.
Later, Quades.